Cooking for a yoga retreat is basically taking the guests that are there into consideration totally, of course. And that, through Ayurveda, has taught me about constitution, mind and body constitution, and how to deal with that, how to try and balance mind and body constitution with food. And that food is basically means the 6 different tastes. In Ayurveda, the 6 tastes are utmost important, which is sweet, sour, salty, bitter, astringent, and pungent. So you get the Vata, Pitta, Kapha kind of constitutions, and we're all that. And each one of the Vata dosha, the Kapha dosha, and the Pitta dosha, so it becomes tri-dosha. We're all 3 of those things. So it's a matter of creating a balanced meal that's going to be catering for tri-dosha, you know, for all of the doshas.
What do you cook?
So with Ayurvedic cooking, it doesn't have to be Indian foods and Indian spices. You know, it's like you can convert the philosophy of Ayurveda to Vedic cooking, to Italian, you know, to East European foods, Eastern, like Asian foods, you know, anything really. It's just a matter of knowing that not only does we have a mind and body constitution, but also a capsicum or a pumpkin or a yogurt, or all food has a nature or a dosha about it. That's going to different foods, you know, the lasagnas and the polentas and the Asian style greens and sauces and even the breakfasts of you know, blended nuts and Rajuvalac water, and you know, there's lots of things on all the different menu plans. So people come on retreat, I know that they're doing yoga, I know that they're down at the beach swimming, I know that they're actually probably coming from a non-vegetarian diet. So it's a matter of like giving them tastes and textures, you know, that's going to like initially like appeal to their senses, the aesthetics of the food, the tastes and the textures. It's all like fundamental kind of like, you know, sensual stuff. You know,
I didn't expect the food to be, everyone says, oh, the food's fabulous. But to a carnivore, you go, sure it is. But it really has been, and I haven't craved sugar, I haven't wanted a glass of wine, and the meat, I don't actually miss the meat. So that's a good thing. I want to take him home so he can cook at my house.
Oh, the food was absolutely, I can't say what was the best because I don't know what to say, but the food actually is heaven.
We'd go down to the temple every morning at 3:30 in the morning, and, you know, then we'd do our little Mongol Arti, and then we'd chant the Brahma Samhita, and then we'd walk down to the Jamuna River and swim in the river. And like after Mongol Arti, which finished at about 4:30 in the morning, out would come these sweets, these Mongol Arti sweets. They were like rasgullas and rasmalai and you know, and burfi and all these kind of sweet rice kheer, you know. And I was always looking at where these foods were coming from. So one day I kind of like watched where it was coming from, and I'd make my way back into the kitchen, you know, where the Madajis would be sitting, the mothers, and they would be sitting there with their foot-held knives, you know, and cutting all the vegetables, you know, beautifully, peeling a pumpkin on a foot-held knife, and they'd have these big tablets, you know, with the grinding stone, that grind the masala pastes, and they'd have all the cardamom and cloves and all the things that you make a garam masala with a little bit of water, and you'd just be grinding it, you know, and then bring the paste back again and grind it again, so you'd have the smooth, amazing paste. And then they'd be frying that and mixing it with all their vegetables. So it was something that has been going on forever, you know, something that there was no time given to that, and so their intrigue with me was equaled my like intrigue or fascination with what they were doing in this amazing smelling kind of kitchen, where everything was so clean and, you know, Brahminic, you know, it was all like the high level, the sattvic kind of, it was all up there. So it was like
so this is where you started learning?
This is where I first started like getting an attraction to cooking, I think, you know, to what it is that I'm even doing today, you know.